to throw on 3rd and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. And the Raiders drive right down the field and score on the opening drive.
The losing streak short week, he spent a lot of time in the trainer's room in the cold tub trying to get his legs back for this game.
Going up top. And this is caught at the 20. Touchdown. A big play there with a lucky number. And the Jets are an extra point away from tying this thing up. He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy.
Back to throw. Pennington. Oh, he's got a man wide open. Complete. Touchdown, Raiders. Throwing on 1st down. Pennington. He's got a man. Complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. With touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Raiders are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter.
And that's a drive that makes everyone happy. Defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him.
Touchdown, Jets. A great effort there. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. He's got the 1st down here inside the 30. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. A great play, number 12 on the year. And the Raiders add on to their lead, and they appear poised to break this long losing streak. Trying to bust out of that losing funk, and these fans have to like this. Saying, all right, fellas, this is on 1st down. It's Ward, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. They'll look to throw again. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. There he goes, left side.
Bring it! Bring it!
And he takes this one back. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a 4th quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked,
So for Las Vegas, it's a rare bright spot as they move to 3-10 on the year. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week, where they'll try to get back on track next week as they head up to Orchard Park to take on the Buffalo Bills. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody. To throw on 2nd and 10. Rodgers. Here's Booker on the catch. Touchdown, Chargers. Jarvis Landry. Higgers have taken a 1st quarter lead. You'd have to imagine for a team that's lost 3 straight games, scoring first in this 1st quarter has
have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards.
And it's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Chris Conley, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And they use that height on the outside to get the score. They'll try and run. Tomlinson. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers. Number 12 on the year. And the Chargers have taken the lead. So the 2nd down run.
And they're really putting together a good drive.
Off the play fake. Collins. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Chris. And partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle 3rd of the field.
And that's really difficult.
Rodgers going to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And this will be caught. It's Johnson for the Charger touchdown. His second touchdown on the season. And the Chargers answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the fourth.
In their way downfield, and when they see openings, take their shots. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe. Oh, it floated on him, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5, and nothing but daylight ahead. He's at the 30, 10, and he brings this. As they come, you're driving to try to put the ball in the end zone and tie the game, and that happens.
It's exciting for us, wasn't it? Because we were thinking, hey, we might.
Back to throw. Fry. And this is caught, so it's a late touchdown, but maybe too late. His first career touchdown pass, and you know, it's cliche to say, but he's probably been envisioning this since he was a little kid. That's a cool moment.
It really is. So enjoy the moment, enjoy the time, celebrate.
Quarter. Oh, did the Browns get it? I think so, yes. So they've accomplished. Take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you've got to worry on defense, of course.
Is this intercepted? It is.
Go east, you're going to lose up to 3 hours. Right? So is your body going to be awake when it's time to play? A lot of teams actually rehearse it. They practice it. Maybe the week of the game.
Meanwhile, for Cleveland, any slim hopes they had at a playoff berth gone now as they drop to 4-9. And they'll look to get back in the winning column next week as they head to Philly to face off with the Eagles. Play fake. He'll look to throw. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. 7 on the year. And the Vikings have taken a first quarter.
And continue this big season.
They try and run forward here with Brown. And he will score. Touchdown. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Vikings come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. To throw his car. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Texans are finally on the board here in the fourth quarter. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a 1 to the 29-yard line. Working from the gun, it's Carr. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Touchdown of the season. And the Texans are an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth. We are set up for a fantastic. They'll try and run it in with Brown. And he's in for the touchdown. And in the final second.
You're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for Minnesota, it's an important. McNair. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami.
They take particular delight in their red zone calls because those are the payoff ones. But you can't call a play if your team doesn't.
And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. A great with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
Trying to be absolutely perfect.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. A leap, and he's got it. He got it. Touchdown. He's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come.
And this will split the... To throw is Favre. He's going to take another shot here. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Packers half. And the Packers are able to strike quickly for 6.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to...
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Escaping the pressure right. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. And the Packers pick it up. They'll try to run this one in. And he will get...
That would be their last points of the game.
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment...
So for the Packers, it's a very important win as they move to 9-4 now on the year. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Houston Texans. Meanwhile, for Miami, you wonder what this will do to their playoff prospects as they fall to 8-5. And they'll be at home for one next week as the Baltimore Ravens come to town. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time. And his kick here is... They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Lions are able to strike. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. He's got his man. It's caught for a... Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll buy some time right. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
Woo, yeah!
Touchdown! Out of the season. And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly for 6. As he was shuffled. He hit his first. Now this from 43. And this one is right inside the 10 to the 7. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Bugs are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless and...
And the 10-year vet. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Well, that's certainly going to bump up the old win probability index because now it's a 2-score game here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, you're taking me into that deep water now. Win probability.
There's a fumble. Good news for them, at least. That went out of bounds.
You're exactly right. And as they breathe a sigh of relief, you know they're looking at the scoreboard, thinking to themselves, if we took a lot of pressure, fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability. Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Lions as we say. Kick. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And he pulls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bucs have taken the lead. The fly route works for before the break. And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. Luke Steicher.
Or the ball. And if you're playing the man, you get a lot less leeway in terms of...
And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Half. And the Buccaneers have once again taken the lead. CD
Grab the completion for a really good pickup.
looking for the end zone. And he hauls it in for the Buck touchdown of the season as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the third quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well. He'll look to throw. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. His second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead.
You have fun with this one, partner.
I am. Looking to throw. Campbell. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. A great play there with Tier. And the Falcons have got it back to a two-score game here in the fourth. So a little bit of a letdown. So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here.
Time. Your biggest worry? Well,
and that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboy. His fourth touchdown on the year as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon.
Staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. We're in the final minute of the first half.
After nearly 30 minutes of football, that touchdown puts us in a position
before half. It'll come from the right hash. It's a 47-yard attempt.
I like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a...
He's got it for a Panther touchdown. A great effort.
They found some vision to throw the football, and how about how he ended it? Boy, he had some zip on that throw.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt to have an arm like that.
Back there, not just for himself, but...
And he will take it in for a number 8 on the year. And the Cowboys have once again down now in a game that, to be honest, has been pretty much everything we could have asked for. And it is good. He splits.
Defenses have put such an emphasis on taking the ball away. Well, what we saw here was offenses spending their time saying, look, you know they're coming for it. Ball security is perks everywhere you turn.
So for the Cowboys, it's a rare bright spot as they move to 3-10 on the year. And they'll return home next week to take on the New Orleans Saints. Meanwhile, for the Panthers, they can ill afford to drop too many more as they fall to 7-6 on the year. And they'll try to turn it around next week as they head to Atlanta for a matchup with the Falcons. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.
In his game, you name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why.
And that is caught. He's got it for a giant touchdown. Touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Giants take it right down and score on the opening drive. They run the counter. Watson. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Laquan Treadwell. And Washington now an extra point away from tying this thing up. And there the counter play proves successful for the touchdown. What typically makes a count inside the red zone here? They'll look to throw, eluding the pressure right. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Trenton Cannon, his second, have taken the lead. A a nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a team. Gives them a lead, and they're feeling really good about how they're playing. I think he expects to throw.
That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Giants. Giants strike quickly here for 6 points. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an off.
Down inside the 20. Back to throw. Flush to his right. Touchdown! A great play there. With his Nets are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough
yard, maybe a touch less. And to give this time to the tailback. And he takes it in. Touchdown. And Washington able to capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6.
All the output in the first half. You think to yourself, okay, they've got something working here. They know what they're doing. They'll continue that along. But instead, it's goose eggs in the second half.
On the year. And they'll get to stay home again next week as the Pittsburgh Steelers come to town. Meanwhile, for Washington, any slim hopes they had at a playoff berth gone now as they drop to 4-9. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Santa Clara to take on the 49ers. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And his kick here is line. Here's 2nd and goal. Again, it'll be Dillon. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Touchdown of the season as the Bears push further out in front. No CD, there didn't seem
that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Eluding the pressure right. And that is caught. Touchdown. And the Cardinals are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. The way this one was good.
Why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship.
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Touchdown on the year. And the Bears take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their
lead. A little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they get.
And it's a fumble. Vick will look to throw on first down. Forced out to his left. First chance for the backup here to throw. And it'll be intercepted.
With man coverage is pressure. So if you're a play caller and you want to keep throwing the football, that's...
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. He's picked off near his own 48. And they will score. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. Dillon will score. Touchdown, Chicago. It's a game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
Certainly, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run,
it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing...
Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. A great play there. Down now on the year. And the Bears look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead.
Said, and hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without.
And they'll have a chance at redemption next week at home against the Los Angeles Rams. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody. Now Warner. And it's caught. Touchdown, Rams. Marcus Wheaton, his second touch score on the opening drive. Well, that's how they envisioned it. Get the football to start the game and score.
And I don't know if that was scripted.
And It's a fake. He's going to throw it, and it's complete. They're going to get the first. The fake field goal catches everyone by surprise.
Point, they continue to give you speed, great hand.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Again, it's Breeze. Flushed out right. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 49. And he will bring it back. They'll try to punch it in with Davis. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. And this is right down. Resist on 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it with Davis. And they are going to score again. Yet just power football there. Down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to.
They can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called. In the league, had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise, and that feels good, but you know on their side of the field, all they're thinking is,
and this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. A great play there. And the Pats have taken the early lead. Well, these guys have won 3 straight ball games and another good start to this one, out to the 6-0 lead.
And I've talked with so many different coaches, as have you along the way, and they always talk for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. Here's Martin as they begin on the ground. And now loose football. Fumble. Martin lost it. And the Seahawks have... Now Green to throw on 2nd down. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 33. Past the 20. And he takes this one back into the...
To run the ball and run the clock out.
Now Brady. Eluding the pressure right. And that is caught.
What do they call that? A total team effort? I think when it's time to hand out game balls, guys from both sides will end up getting one.
So for the Patriots, talk to you next time. So long, everybody. The bootleg. Rolling to his right. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. Touchdown! A great effort there. His 6th touchdown of the season. Early lead on the road here in Buffalo. As he was shuffling right out of the pocket, you could just tell he was going to take a shot downfield. He had his eyes down there the whole way.
He certainly did. He wasn't taking off to go.
They'll try and punch it in with Foster. Great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year.
A key sack on 3rd down, a 3 and out. Something lets the other guys know that you mean business.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And he is going to score. Back to the air, Palmer after the pick 6. He's going to look downfield for Henry. He's got a man, complete. Touchdown, Bengals. A big play there now on the year. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying up this football game. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75. Back to throw. Bledsoe eluding the pressure right. That's going to be caught by Reed for a Bills touchdown. And the Bills have broken the tie. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right? Now it's Palmer. Touchdown! A great play there with his second touchdown of the game. In this game here in the final minutes. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A fourth-quarter touchdown here. Down now as they search for a score to break this tie. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Bills. A big play there. Touchdown now on the year. And the Bills answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the fourth.
They got all those things accomplished, but to win a close one like this, you know, every team wants to be physical. We've heard that a million times, right? But those who are mentally tough.
Hopes remain as they move to 6-7 on the year. And they'll get to stay home again next week as the New York Jets come to town. Meanwhile, for Cincinnati, you wonder what this will do to their playoff prospects as they fall to 8-5. And they'll have a chance at redemption next week at home against the Indianapolis Colts. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.
Play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Guys are on the board first here tonight. Not the first time on this drive. They'll drop to throw. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. As the first half is winding down. And the Saints will extend their lead here just before halftime.
For the guy calling plays, 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Chris Moore. His third touchdown now on the year. So a nice touchdown pass for the rookie there. And, you know, as they go down the stretch, look, they're not a playoff. EA Sports. And in his 15th season,
says, guys, if we do this, this, and this, we'll win. And usually they say if we win the turnover battle, we'll win. Well, here's the proof right there. Win the turnover battle. Go on and says, guys, if we do this, this, and this, we'll win. And usually they say if we win the turnover battle, we'll win. Well, here's the proof right there. Win the turnover battle. Go on.
6. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Big D to take on the Cowboys. Meanwhile, for Denver, it's going to all but eliminate them from the playoff picture as they fall to 5-8. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to KC to take on the Chiefs. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Now back to throw. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end. Complete. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And he'll get this one out to the...
Now like receivers, but hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across.
Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. A great on the year as his guys are on the board first here tonight. A nice throw there by the... And this will split the... On 3rd and goal, Roethlisberger. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Steelers are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on.
My assessment is that if anyone's played really well in this game, it's...
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And a loose football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And a big turnover there. 3rd and goal. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. They were going for
Tickets. Defense does what?
wins championships.
And in this game, maybe a championship wasn't won, but a game was by the defense, right? Held them in just a field goal. That's a heck of a job. Just love the execution, love the tenacity, love the way they finished.
So for the Steelers, their very slim playoff hopes remain as they move to 6-7 on the year. And they'll have another road date next week with the New York Giants. Meanwhile, for Baltimore, it's a potentially fatal blow to their playoff chances as they drop to 6-7 on the year. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head down to Miami to take on the Dolphins.